That's silver. Silver on the daily scale, silver has been going nowhere this week. I told you we are likely to see it drifting sideways. It's doing just that, and it is likely to continue to do that. If this reading is correct, we have seen a 1-2 established here. We have seen a reasonably clear set of 1-2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC here. Okay, ABC like that. And that's you ABC A, B, C, D, E. It's sort of morphed into a fourth wave right here. Yeah, so that's you 1, 2, 3, 4. That's you 5. So what it's doing now is correcting all of that. Do you see? It's correcting all of that, and you just have to look at the time scale, and then you see this has been going on for more than 2 months, 2.5 months. You're not going to get a correction of 1 week to the entire scale here. It's impossible. So it is natural in the circumstances here to expect a drawn out correction of easily 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks would be, in my opinion, the minimum time that it needs to spend in correcting this move. Now there is of course the issue whether this could be a 1, 2, that's a 3 on this scale. We don't know. We just don't know. Yeah, of course it's possible. We don't know. I tend to think that this is a 1, 2, 1, 2 structure, but it's all in the hands of Mr. Market, and over time we will get clarification concerning that. I'll show you the 2-hour scale, and I had this recently. I put for you, this is an A. I guess we have seen a B, and I was calling for a C down to take the stops from here, basically create the first ABC element. It's been edging lower, but there is not really a lot of momentum, and we haven't seen that break to take it down, but it's possible it's still coming. Yeah, it's going to sort of drift lower. It does not necessarily have to come up with lightning spike down here. Yeah, it might have a different pace, but nevertheless the pattern could still be respected. We have of course critical level. The critical level is right here, 17.5. If it goes above this level, it's going to call for reassessment of this wave count. Right now I think that gold and silver are extremely likely to continue sideways, yes, as I explained, and it's not going to take just another week or two. It could go on for, as I said, 4 to 6 weeks at least. Now here's gold. That is the daily. No new high after this spike top. It reversed, and the rally has basically been contained since then. We have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my opinion, for now that's complete. If you actually look at it on the weekly scale, you can see that it ran up and then paused right here. And I think there could be a good case that on the weekly we have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete from here. Now of course the question arises whether this is a 1, 2, in which case we could have a correction that might go on for about a week or 10 days, and then off we go again. Might continue higher. I think that we cannot fully lean on this interpretation and be blind to the likelihood that this could actually turn into 1, meaning that all of that should be taken as one move. Yes, I've already explained to you this, that could be a one unit. So what we're going to do now, we're going to correct all of that. Do you see? And that again, you can see that it took almost 3 months, if not 3 months, maybe even slightly more than 3 months. So we are talking about an extended correction, and that correction should take gold easily to 1,400. But this is a normal situation in a market that has been rising. Markets do not rise in a straight line. They zigzag upwards or zigzag downwards. It's just in the nature of things. And also here we have this as possible A, that's B, and I was calling for a C. It is beginning to drift lower. It is possible. This is the first, if you like, the first small step. That's UA, that's UB with an A, B, C, C, D, E, something like that around here. That's a triangle, or A, B, C, like that. In short, that's UA, that's UB, looking down. Looking down, we can look at this as potential first leg, okay, ending here or here. What is important is that we want to see this support not holding. Okay, the support of 1508, support not holding, it's continuing to come down, and again, it doesn't have to do it in a supersonic speed like it did it here. Extremely violent, you know, it can actually drift lower in this style. That's perfectly okay for the pattern. It's perfectly okay. There is another twist that I want to introduce here. Imagine that the B actually did not end here, but it's going to continue. Yes, this is definitely possible. It'll continue in this manner, and when it is over, yeah, if it refuses to go down to this level and it continues sideways, then you should really suspect that that is probably a prolongation of the B. But nevertheless, the danger of a sharp C down will not disappear. Yeah, if you are buying here and you ignore the possibility of an ABC in this way, you might have a nasty surprise. Okay, so do not assume that if it's just going sideways and it's quiet, that it is necessarily very strong. No, and the reason why I say that is based on the history of the movement up to now. I could be flat wrong, and maybe there is a pattern here that escapes me. Yeah, but that is my reading for now. That it is likely to drift lower under 1480 potentially this week. I am wrong, and I have to reassess the entire wave count here. If it jumps seriously above this level that becomes right now critical level for us. That's 1500 and let's say 36. Okay, it's 1535.9. So that is a zone that we have to watch carefully.